I'm ready. We're on.
Definitely on.
Yeah.
We're on.
Oh, sorry guys, we missed you last week. The week went by last week so fast I didn't even realize the week was over. We're over it. It just
Happens.
vicious cycle sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
no kidding.
Vicious cycle.
I'm
To
still
do that.
upset though about that. Not mentioning any names, but whoever parked on my front
You're
yard.
still on right.
I'm upset.
Shouldn't have said that, because now everybody's just going to go out there and park in your front yard.
Well, yeah, that could happen too.
With cigars, here's my one mine with cigars today. You know, we always talk about when we're smoking the good cigars, and we all know your Monte Cristos, your Fuentes, your Romeos, Perdomos, all well-known great cigars, make great blends, all of that. But sometimes in these other brands maybe you don't hear of as much, but really point out some great cigars. I've been smoking a lot of E.P. Carrillo. It's not something that you hear a lot of.
No.
I mean, he had the cigar of the year 2 or 3 times, or
Great.
3 times already in the past 5 years or whatever.
Yep.
But you don't hear, like, talking to guys, you never hear somebody, hey, did you try an E.P. Carrillo or an EPC?
Right, yeah.
No, but what a friggin' great cigar.
I see
And
you're
that-
smoking the TAA.
So yeah, I didn't even go with, I'm not even talking the ones that were the cigar of the year.
Yeah.
But, like the Pledge and I know the Pledge was
La
one
Historia and the
La
Encore.
Right, yeah, I smoked them before, but now I'm going into the rest of his line.
Yeah.
Because everybody seems to go with, but you gotta try.
The Pledge gets all the accolades.
Yeah.
But try the other stuff, which is just as good.
Some of it's better because they're
Yeah.
all a little different.
Yeah.
But this is the one that they made for the TAA Association. But what a great cigar. So get away from the cigar of the year, like you said, the Pledge and Encore, but try some of these other lines.
Go right through their entire portfolio.
Oh,
Yeah,
some-
phenomenal stuff.
some great cigars, great sizes,
Yeah.
perfect burn blend. But
Can't beat it.
Carrillo, like I said, yeah, he's well known. He makes great cigars, and they're
Yeah.
great people to work with and deal with.
Yeah.
But you don't hear, doesn't get the same thing as
They
like
don't-
the Fuente or the Romeo or
Right.
Monte Cristo.
Like
or,
the rock star
No.
status, you
No,
know,
it-
it doesn't. It doesn't,
just
but
flies under there, and you
you
put them
know,
on.
every
the
time I recommend it and somebody comes back and they're like, man, I never would have
Right.
smoked that without that recommendation, and I'm glad I did.
Right, because you look at it, it's like,
Yeah.
I heard of it, but I don't really want it. But boy, you really got to sample around. There's some
Oh.
great stuff out there now. And I guess, is he considered, a smaller cigar company? I don't know. I have no idea, like, the levels of where these guys
Who
sit.
knows how much
Where they
he
sit.
produces, or right now has the ability to produce.
But even going back, go back 5 years, I never really remember seeing
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff, a lot of E.P. Carrillo around. But
Yeah.
boy, what's some
But he
really
does
nice
it right.
stuff.
He does it right. He's not one of these companies that comes out with 15 new SKUs every year.
Just do what it works and
Perfect the blend the way you want it and have faith in it. And that's what it comes down to.
yeah. And you don't see it like out everywhere. It's just great pricing too. It's not, that nice price point, I guess, in that 9 to 13, 14 range,
Well-
depending on the size.
Companies like that reward retailers that are loyal to them. They don't want to be in every cigar shop.
Because they can't make enough.
Exactly. So
They
they
can't
want to
make-
make sure that the shops that they're in carry a majority of their product,
And
give
sell
it a
it.
chance, and sell it, and reorder it.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
got a great relationship. Actually, our sales rep, Joe Mosco, was in today
Yeah.
to see me.
Yeah.
We just booked 2 events. So
Right.
we're going to do one here at Smoke Rings, and we have one for
Yeah.
the Tillman Street address. So
But put some great blends out there. So if you guys are ever looking to try going out where you normally smoke, at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
It may not be for you, it may not be in your taste, but you got to give it a shot.
one way to find out,
Man,
got to smoke it. Gotta
perfect.
smoke
Everyone
it.
I smoke though, perfect burn, draw.
Yeah, I mean,
Perfect.
on that point, I see, I'll recommend something, and I didn't see a great review on it, or the description of it was not what I like. I was like, but guess what? Everybody's taste is different. So that guy that may have reviewed that cigar
Wasn't in his
wasn't wheelhouse, right?
Wasn't-
But for you got to try it.
Yeah.
You got to try
Yeah,
it.
that's what I want to say. This E.P. Carrillo, I've been smoking a lot more.
There have been
This whole
very
line.
few bad cigars that I've smoked in the last 5 to 10 years.
Oh,
Very
absolutely,
few bad.
absolutely.
I mean, the
Now there was
cigar-
some I didn't like
Correct.
because it wasn't
Correct.
my taste, but it wasn't
But not a bad
cigar.
cigar.
Not a bad
There's a
cigar.
difference.
Big difference.
well constructed, Burn's nice, Draw's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't exactly what you were looking for in a cigar,
Yeah.
but it was still.
I
a good
couldn't say it
cigar.
was a bad cigar.
Right.
But yeah, E.P. Carrillo, very worth the shot of trying it.
Oh,
That's what I enjoy.
going back 2 weeks, last time we did our podcast, my betting locks were not locks.
Yeah. That's right though. But now my Cowboys are 1-1. Coming up in
Yes.
a big Monday night game. Coming
Ooh.
up, the Eagles, Cowboys Monday night.
And even better for you, being that they're Monday night, you can't pick off 5 players from Cowboys in
No,
fantasy.
no, on FanDuel, right?
You're not allowed. Not in our league
Not in
anyway.
our
It's
league
only
anyway.
Sunday games.
Right. I enjoy that. So now to get to something I don't enjoy, and I don't do it much, but I'm doing it now, and it's, do you ever go shopping for a used car? Even before the pandemic, but now. So Emily got her license, right? So of course now she wants a car.
Yeah.
Which is fine, she works and all, and she saved up some money, so she wants to buy a car, which is good. But she's got to buy a used car, she can't buy a new car,
Right.
so. There's not much out there, and I'm
No,
looking out
there's
there,
not.
and I'm looking at some cars, and I said, oh yeah, we got this one here, it's a 2012, 130,000 miles, 17,000. Oh,
Prices are through
holy,
the roof.
and there's not much of a choice anywhere else out there looking.
That's why the prices are what they are.
Holy Christ,
Yeah.
like for used cars with that lot of miles and beat up.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
holy
crazy.
Christ.
Crazy.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing now.
Well, good luck.
We're looking for some cars.
Good luck.
But we'll find.
I mean, even people that have leases that are coming up and have to turn them in. It's like you've got nothing to choose from. You've either got to buy it out or extend your lease
Yeah.
at no fault of yours. I mean, it's just where we're at right now. But
It just seems now, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot being in the food hospitality business we're in, and little at cigars. But I mean, cigars we always had cigars, go 10 years. There's always certain ones you can get, you
Yeah.
can't get. Now it's a little bit harder, but I don't think it's terrible in the cigars. Some of the accessory side, we're having some issues with some humidors and travel packs and
Yeah.
lighters and cutters.
Sure.
But as far as cigars, I don't think
it's
it
been
hasn't-
actually pretty stable.
I mean, yeah, there's certain sizes, brands
that you're looking for.
that you're looking for, you
But
can't get.
but it's not like we had talked about. There's so many good cigars out there. We're still getting good stuff.
But you may not get, like, if you're looking for a pyramid or a Toro in this size.
Certain sizes, certain.
You may have to
yeah.
go with a Churchill or a Robusto.
Like, the last 2 to 3 months, Liga Privada has been really scarce, But there's a lot of other stuff out
But
there.
you look like Padron was always scarce.
Always scarce.
Right?
Yeah. But
I mean, you
Padron,
get it.
Padron has been better than anybody
But I
in
think
shipping.
because that's how I think they just kept it steady. But they were
Yeah.
always like that. You
And
put
not
it over-
opening an account to everybody and anybody. And
That's
probably
all.
right now, they're probably not opening accounts.
I'm
Making
sure
sure
they're
that they could fill the orders
Yeah.
for those that have been purchasing from them over the years.
So we're seeing it now. I'm seeing it more now, like in one thing I never thought, but was like bottled water.
Right.
Certain brands where we always get it from aren't as easy
How
to
about
get.
straws?
Straws. Can't get
Straws,
straws.
stick matches, bags.
So
little things.
this is my philosophy on that is, I don't know if this is 100% true or true at all, but I see it as, a lot of these manufacturing facilities, they have their full crew in there, so they would make this stuff that they probably didn't make a lot of money on,
Mm-hmm.
cheap stuff, just to fill the production times up, and we have the lines running. But
Sure.
now, they don't need to try and fill production lines up, so let's just make what our best sellers are and what we make money on.
You're 100%
Get rid of
correct.
that, right?
Because how many cigar factories have we visited over the years? 20, 25?
Easy.
Right? And every single one, they'll tell you, they have to produce something so that their employees don't go somewhere else.
So they gotta keep
And
them
find work.
working.
So they're keeping them working, whether it's a factory smokes by Drew
Or
Estate,
a bundles or whatever.
Bundles,
Seconds. But
mixed
now
filler,
they-
whatever it is.
Now they can't do that.
Now you're
because-
not seeing the $2 and $3 cigars out there because they don't need to keep. They've got enough going on.
Right. So, I
You know,
think
so
that's all
something's
I'm
got to
saying.
give.
Like, when we buy a box of straws, it's like $3.
Yeah.
Well, how much money could be made on these companies? $3, then it goes to a distributor and wherever it goes from there.
Yep.
So I think that's what's trickling down now is,
Yeah.
you know,
And believe it
doing
or
that.
not, a majority of the people out there understand the out of stock issues. But there's still some people out there like, what do you mean you can't get this cigar? Like, I want this cigar. Why can't you get it? Like right now, I'm seeing like with Southern Draw, certain sizes you can't get. There's the Lancero. Well, a Lancero is not mass produced. It's a boutique size. It's a unique size. It's
Yeah,
not
you don't
always
see
going to
it
be
much.
available. It's impossible to get right now.
Yeah.
You know, if there's not a lot of demand for it, what do you
Yeah.
think they're doing? They're not producing it. They're going to
Well,
produce the
the
Robusto,
Toro,
you know,
Churchill, Pyramid,
that people are dying
that
for.
one to buy.
Yep.
Absolutely. So I think that's what we're seeing a lot of now. and
So
I
don't
think
be
it's
that
just-
guy. Don't be that guy that says, "What do you mean?" Like
Don't be a
don't be a dick. Yeah.
Don't
I
bust
mean,
his balls. He can't get a Lancero.
I mean, you know, where have you been the last year and a half, 2 years? I mean, it's
When we
obvious
had,
there's
when
something
we
going
had the
on.
Lanceros, nobody wanted
Nobody
them.
wanted to look
now
at
you
it.
want a fucking
Yeah,
Lancero.
it busts my balls over it now.
now you want a Lancero.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, we used to get them all the time. Lancero. Nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
Now we don't have them. Now everybody wants them. That's how I remember when also like when we first started 20-some years ago. Everybody wanted. You couldn't get them. Like Fuente. You know, you go back to the late '90s. You couldn't even think about getting a Fuente besides the curly head or the Brevis or something like that.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted the Coyote, that big one, every day.
Yeah.
No. Now we can get them. Nobody wants to smoke them.
It's the way it goes. The way it
Now
goes.
nobody wants to smoke them. I don't know if you can get. We probably get them easier than it was back then. But I mean, everybody wanted that. What was that? An 8x50 or 7x52?
About an 8x52 maybe. Yeah, it's
Something
a
like
big
that.
guy. It's a big guy. It's a
Yeah.
commitment.
Well,
Definitely
like
a
you're seeing in
commitment.
the humidor today. We have them in the humidor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now nobody wants them. So,
What are you gonna do?
but anyway, that's it.
I'm smoking today the Adventura King's Gold. This is a phenomenal cigar. Band is actually metal, so it's you gotta be a little careful taking the band off. But nice San Andres
What
Mexican.
kind is that again?
It's Adventura, Henderson Ventura, boutique. This is one of his newest releases.
This one comes in a white box.
No. This is a newer one. There is some Adventura. No. You're thinking of Ventura.
Sure. Okay,
Yeah, that was associated with Phillips and King years ago. No, this is different. This is I mean, Henderson stopped into our St. Clair store a couple weeks ago. King's Gold coming out. Really, really good cigar, like you were talking about. So many good cigars out there. Great tobacco. A lot of talented people out there. So, when somebody recommends something to you, you should try it.
Yeah.
Because they probably know what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
Speaking of which, I just read today, I don't know if you checked your emails yet, today, but LCA release in October.
Yeah.
The one cigar is coming out with Pennsylvania tobacco as the binder. Interested in that because usually, and I'm sure it's coming from
Yeah.
somewhere in Lancaster.
I didn't get a chance to review that, but I'm
Yeah.
wow, that's pretty
I forget the
impressive.
name of the cigar. It's not coming out till October release.
Yeah,
But
which
it
is going to
has
be a week later in October.
Oh, great.
Typically, it's the first Friday. It's going to be the second
Second
Friday. So
But I don't remember the name of the cigar, but they had a whole nice write-up on it. But San Andreas wrapper,
ooh, I'm in.
Pennsylvania tobacco binder.
Yeah, I'm in.
Because usually Pennsylvania tobacco is what, chew,
I mean,
cigarettes?
they use broadleaf, Pennsylvania broadleaf in some Drew Estate cigars. They
Yeah.
use it in some of
Oh, yeah,
Saka cigars,
yeah,
Dunbarton cigars.
But I'd be,
Um,
you like to try it, something a little
Yeah,
local
I'm in.
to us,
I'm in.
That's
I'm in.
gonna
Once
be
you say
worth the
San
try.
Andres,
I
I'm
knew
in.
that. I knew you
I'm
had
in.
that,
I'm
right?
in.
But that one should be a good one. And I like the size. Because last couple of months, I didn't think they were the best sizes they could release. But
Right.
There's a Toro, 6x50.
For you, right? And the La Parmedo, I'm like, no way. First one to sell out. It's a big cigar. It's
And
it's a
Florida.
jawbreaker.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not me. I just can't. But you look, I just read that report in one of the cigar magazines that come out every couple of months, and they surveyed retailers and manufacturers, and like Toro's like 70-some% bestseller across all
the board.
brands.
Yeah.
Any brand, a 6x50.
Yeah, I mean,
or somewhere close to that.
I think what that comes down to is it's middle of the road value for the price. Everybody's going to carry it, so you're
Yeah.
going to see it
But
everywhere.
I think to me though, I think it has a lot to do with the flavor you get out of that side, because I think it's just enough filler
Yeah.
in that. If
Yeah.
you go with a 38, 40, 42 ring, you don't have much filler.
Right.
If you go with a 70, to me, it's too much.
Yeah.
So I
You
don't
think?
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
I think so as well.
Yeah. So, but that's our little talk today
Yeah.
on what we like, don't like.
Yeah. Don't be a
And-
dick.
and
And
don't
if
be-
somebody recommends something to you, they probably
And
have
don't
a
ask
pretty
for a
good
Lancero.
idea. And then no more Lanceros.
We don't have
And do
any.
not follow me for your fantasy football advice or
Yeah.
any betting advice whatsoever.
No, you could follow, you just go opposite.
Yes,
Just
absolutely.
take your opposite.
Absolutely.
So.
See you guys
Till
next
next
time.
time.
Thank you.